You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, well, you got to wonder, what does it take for a fan base to finally get pissed, to finally get worked up enough, to finally lose their S, so to speak, enough to finally want a head football coach out the building? Now, keep in mind, I literally did a video about 6 hours ago because there was a splash report that came out from Ian Rappaport, which means it came from the Crafts, by the way. Rappaport, Schefter, if it comes from one of these national guys, it came from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Well, the horse's mouth looks a lot like a horse's ass right now. Plain and simple. And, of course, that is because they hired Jerod Mayo as a head football coach, lacking a massive amount of experience needed to be a head football coach in the National Football League. Once again, Antonio Pierce is about to get fired. He's got more experience, quite a bit more experience at being an actual football coach than Jerod Mayo does. And it's been a nightmare for the Patriots. You got an absolute franchise quarterback, and you got a coach that doesn't know how to work with him, what to do with him. They're going to waste another year on his rookie contract. So today could not have went worse. There was a splash report before the game that came out. I did a video that unless it was a total calamity, Jerod Mayo would return, right? And I've seen a lot of media people. This should tell you all you need to know. A lot of media people want him to return. All right, that should tell you a lot. All right, the media, they've got possibly the same kind of things in their heads going on that one Robert Kraft does, which I believe this hire was about culture, not football culture, by the way. All right, I will continue to say Jerod Mayo was a social hire. And the fact that you made this decision while you were on some trip, and it just hit you out of nowhere, and you did not have job interviews for the position last year when you had a chance to hire not only Mike Vrabel, but Jim Harbaugh, a guy that just stomped a mud hole in your ass and walked it dry in your own building, tells you all you need to know. Now, if Robert Kraft is serious about being an owner, he should worry less about the whole, I'm trying to keep one foot in the Belichick thing. Look, you decided to move on from Belichick, which, by the way, let me point this out. There's no way in hell Belichick loses 40-7 today. Not a chance. All right? This would have been an ugly, mucked up 17-14 kind of game today. But it would have been close, and it would have been competitive. Why? Because, well, Belichick and Steve Belichick, Bill and Steve, know how to create an actual defensive game plan and scheme week to week, individually, for every team that they play. Well, it's ugly. It is ugly. 40-7, fire Mayo chance did ring out. Here's Mayo. I don't know how well we're going to be able to hear this. I got the volume all the way up. Let's see.
Look, you hear those things, but at the same time, they paid to sit in the seats, and we got to play better. If we play better, we don't have to hear that stuff. So.
Okay, that was Jerod Mayo in response to Patriots fans chanting "Fire Mayo" during the game. If we play better, we don't have to hear that stuff. Einstein, honestly, appreciate it. So now we're sitting here and we're going, well, is a 40-7 drubbing by the way of Jim Harbaugh, is that enough? Is that an actual calamity? Because it's an embarrassment at home. It absolutely is. What in their mind would lead them to believe that Jerod Mayo deserves another shot? For the Patriots, it marks the historic low in a franchise, clinching a sub-300 win percentage in back-to-back seasons for the first time since 68-69, when they were the AFL's Boston Patriots. Effing fire Mayo. Fire Mayo. You have to fire Jerod Mayo. Fire Jerod Mayo. Fire Jerod Mayo. Guys, it is ugly. Savage. Jerod Mayo heard fire Mayo chants in the stadium. My God. Patriots head coach says he heard the fire Mayo chants, but that fans pay to be at the stadium and that the team has to play better. Oh, thanks. I mean, I'm so glad you're here to tell us these things, Brainiac. Jerod Mayo says he heard the fire Mayo chants. Look, fans were leaving in droves, and by the way, there was a ton of empty seats in this place to begin with. I mean, do you care about what's going on? Do you care about a look at all? What this perceived as? You got Ben Johnson, you got Mike Vrabel out there. Liam Cohen, some people bringing him up. Brian Flores. All these different folks. And are you going to make the same mistake again? Because bringing this guy back would be a colossal mistake. Colossal. I mean, this was kind of things being tweeted out right here during the game. Effing and fire all of them. Start over with Vrabel. Stop the circus. Stop the chaos. This was a sign from the game. Guy holding up a sign. Fire Mayo. It's ugly. The coaching staff is outclassed. There, I said it right here. Calamity. Only game on. Everybody watching at home. Bunch of empty seats. By the way, that play from Drake May was stone cold. It absolutely was. So if this game is 35-0 at home, is it a calamity, Robert Kraft? They're getting drug. Next season can't come faster. Pathetic. Fire Mayo. Brutal. It's ugly. Horrible. Fire Mayo. If you guys have any care about being competitive, running the clock out, this coach, get this coach off my team. Scumbag piece of shit, Jerod Mayo. People's mad. You guys are the embarrassment of the AFC East. Should just sell the team and move out. Good football teams only allowed here. Fire everyone. Hire Vrabel. How about this guy? I speak for all of us when I say Jerod Mayo is a DEI hire that shouldn't be allowed in the facility ever again. Clean house. Please fire everyone. Fire Mayo. Fire everyone in the building. Look, Elliott Wolf, his ass needs to go too. Because on top of everything else, folks, you saw this happen. Player stats. Ladd McConkey, 8 receptions, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns in your home building. Elliott Wolf didn't draft him. Jalen Polk dropped another ball today, by the way. Javon Baker, where is he? That some bitch is in a damn missing persons program right now. Is he in witness protection? What's the deal? Javon Baker, Jalen Polk, their asses are on a milk carton. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, it's ugly. And I mean, Patriots Twitter is fire Mayo everywhere. By the way, when media members and fans out of places like Las Vegas and New York are urging you to keep Jerod Mayo, why? Because they want their teams to hire Mike Vrabel. They passed on him last year. You got a second chance, and that's everybody's point. Not exactly the kind of league and situation where you get a second strike at a coach like Vrabel or Ben Johnson, although I don't think Ben Johnson would touch this job if you want to know the truth. The fact that Vrabel would, I think you better grab him and run. And call John Robinson and get his ass hired too as a general manager, an actual proper general manager. None of this Tommy Kern, we've got to have a football czar. No, clean house. It gets no more embarrassing than it does today. It was the only game on as far as NFL games. And the same team that once had Bill Belichick and Tom Brady stomping the shit out of everybody, all these NFL fans got to watch the Patriots get their teeth knocked out today. Anybody ever seen American History X? Ugly. Man, if Robert Kraft brings it back with Jerod Mayo, he has failed every fan in this fan base. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.